Well, good morning, afternoon, or evening. This is Browne Earl from Bristol, Virginia. And I might wait just a few minutes to see if anyone pops on. I know it's getting near that dinner hour, so I'm not sure if there'll be many popping on here as I might have expected. But hey, Eric, thanks for stopping by. But I think I'm going to go ahead and go on. This will be recorded. So anyway, this is about 6 human needs. We all carry 6 basic needs that we need to have. Some of them are more prevalent in others, but there are still 6 basic needs. And the reason why this is kind of an important thing to know, and I hope I don't botch it up too bad, I am leaving you the link to watch this yourself. But just in knowing your own basic needs and understanding them will help you and will enable you to communicate with others easier. It'll help you understand their needs and desires. And all these things are so important, in the business that we are doing online, no matter what your niche. You've got to be able to communicate with people. And you've got to be able to reach out to them and understand who they are before you just jump in and treat them like anybody else. Because we're not. We're all so significant and different. But we do all have these 6 basic needs. And so, see if I can't hit on them here for you. I got plenty of notes because I listened to this today. And it is from Tony Robbins. The first one is that we all need certainty in our lives. We all have to know, maybe where that next paycheck is coming from, or we all need to know for certain, what we're having for dinner, or what we're going to be doing that day or the next day, or certainty in knowing you have a family or a loved one nearby, or, you have kids or whatever. Or some of you may want to feel certain when you have a certain amount of money in the bank. Or there are people, let's see, some of them are, it's important, your certainty can arise from exercising. You have a certain exercise plan, so you do that. And that's a certainty that makes you feel good. There are a lot of people who just say, I'll figure it out later, and that is their certainty. They're good with that, and that's okay. So what you need to do is think about, what is your certainty? What makes you tick? What makes you happy each day? Figure it out. What are your certainties in your life that provide comfort for you? That's step 1. I'm not going to do all this for all the steps, but anyway, because there's a lot to these too. And, even uncertainty. Some people thrive on uncertainty, on the unexpected, and on the surprise, and they live their life for the next episode of something, strange or unusual happening, and they'll even go and try to find that something special, and surprise. So certainty is a little more solid than uncertainty, but for some people, that's what they have to keep them going, to keep them happy. Probably people more like explorers or whatnot would love the uncertainty of maybe going out in a big fishing boat, out into the seas to go fishing. It's uncertain what they'll get, but the game of trying to catch something, that's their uncertainty, and they love it, and that makes them feel good. Another one, the third one, is significance. Like I guess I should say, you can say to somebody, well, do you feel special? Do you have anything you feel special about? Do you need to be unique? And some people may say, I don't need to feel special, or I don't care about being unique. Well, especially when they say they don't care about being special. We all really do care about that specialness of ourselves. And those who say, I don't need it or whatever, there's something lurking there. It's probably that they don't really understand perhaps what their specialty is. They haven't found what makes them feel special. And if you can help someone find that, that's great. But say it's just another need, one of those 6 things that we all need. We're all based on these 6 items. The 4th one is connections. Your connection, to be connected to something or someone. And this can include love, someone to be connected to that you love. It's a connection. We all need to feel that. Imagine being on an island all by yourself. There's nothing to connect you to anybody or anything, and you feel lost and desperate. So see, we all need to feel that connection to each other. It's important. It's part of who we are. And another one is we need to be able to grow. We need to be able to learn. We need to be able to get up in the morning and perhaps wonder, what am I going to learn today? What new little thing is going to help me to grow, to be better, to get to the goals that I need to get to achieve what I want to in life? So that's a real important one too. And the 6th one, we need to feel that we have contributed, or we may need to feel spiritual. We need to contribute something. And a lot of times those of us who are spiritual, and that goes in there too, if you grow with your spiritual awareness, this is something that will never leave you once you have it. It's just the way that is. And it's so very comforting and rewarding within itself. Or perhaps, so here's an example, my mentor. He is contributing so much back into the lives of marketers by offering so much free value, if you will. But it's like people don't believe he's doing it. But he feels good to contribute back. It makes him feel whole. If I can go out and help somebody, or even help an old lady across the street, or to open a door, or pick up something someone dropped, I feel like I've contributed something good to that person, and it makes me feel good and makes me feel whole. So those are basically the basic needs that we all have, guys. And they're so important to know, learn, and to use in our daily lives, not just for ourselves, but for other people too that, that we come across and that we're talking to. Understanding them and understanding the basic 6 needs that we all have as human beings can really go a long way. So anyway, I hope you got a little bit of value out of that. If you did, say yes. And God bless. And there is a really big, long explanation of all of this that's 1,000 times better than what I just explained it to you with that Tony Robbins did himself. That link is up here. I extend you the opportunity to check it out and learn. It's wonderful. The stories he gives to explain some of these basic human needs is outstanding. So on that, guys, I'm going to say goodnight and wish you the best, and God bless, and I'll be back tomorrow. Thank you. Bye for now.